Good morning. It is absolutely awful in South Carolina. It is so dreary, rainy, gray. Um, I want to talk about keeping weight loss off, okay? Before I lost 50 something pounds, you would have never caught me in a t-shirt like this. There's no way I would have worn anything cropped, okay? I'm trying to thicken my hair because you do lose hair in menopause. I don't know if they tell you that, but you do. So over the holidays, I have a rule. I don't count carbs. I'm not counting carbs on Thanksgiving Day. I didn't count carbs on Thanksgiving Day. I'm not going to count carbs on Christmas, and I'm not going to count carbs on my birthday, okay? That's not what those days are for. Those are days of celebration, and I plan to celebrate that thanks and the birth of Christ and the birth of myself. But then I get right back on. So while I may gain 2 or 3 pounds, I'm not going to balloon back up to 160, 180 pounds. It's not going to happen. My size 8 still fit very comfortably. So I'm really happy about that. And also, to make it clear, I only count carbs. That's it. I don't count calories. I don't count fat. Sometimes I count sodium. I'll know something's too salty because it'll bloat me. But as far as on a daily basis, the only thing I count are carbs. When I was in active weight loss, I was eating under 60 carbs a day, and I tried to keep it under 50 actually. I'm in the maintenance phase, so I can eat up to 80 carbs a day and not really be able to tell. And actually, I've been able to go up to about 100 carbs, as long as they're good carbs. But I still steer clear of white flour, pasta. Pasta is the only thing I haven't found an acceptable substitute for. And to be honest with you, I don't really miss it that much. Pasta is not something that I feel like, I can't live without pasta. No, because I can, and I've been doing it quite well. The thing that I can't live without is bread. And they have made great strides in keto bread. There is some really delicious keto bread. They have a new one. I can't remember the brand, but it's like a white and green package. It's protein bread, and it has, I think, 1 net carb per slice, and it toasts up really nice, and it's thick. So it's a really good substitute for Texas toast when I make garlic bread or whatever. I have no problem, like I said, skipping the pasta. That's fine. And the bread has come a long way. They also have pints of an ice cream called Rebel. If you eat the entire pint, which I usually don't, but if I wanted to eat an entire pint of ice cream, there's like 1 or 2 net carbs depending on the flavor you choose. My favorite is peanut butter caramel chip. You let it soften for about 10 minutes, and then I got this Skinny Girl caramel sauce to go with the Carb Smart Vanilla ice cream. Amazing. So I'm able to get my kids and my husband their ice cream snacks, and I'm able to get myself something, and I don't feel deprived. I never feel deprived. Quest, the company Quest, that does a lot of low carb stuff, also has a pizza now. So on pizza night, I can make myself a little Quest pizza. I think it has maybe 6 net carbs, and I think a serving is like half of it or something. But I could eat the whole thing and stay within my goal, or I can split it with somebody. I'm trying to get my husband to reduce his carbs. I don't think he's going to go keto like I have, but I do think we can reduce him with the sugar-free sweet cream creamer and the zero sugar sodas. And I think replacing those sodas and drinking the zero sugar version was a huge jump start in my weight loss, because I drink way too many Mountain Dews. And before Major Melon Mountain Dew went away, I had switched to the zero sugar Major Melon. And then in January, Mountain Dew discontinued it, January this year. And I was very sad, very disappointed, because I found out that only in America have they discontinued Major Melon. So I've tried to order it twice, and both times the package got to my town and then disappeared before being delivered to me. And I couldn't find out where they went. So I took that as a sign from God to just, I ordered it, paid for it, it shipped, and never made it to my front door. So I'm not meant to have it. Fair enough. I could order it from Canada, but who wants to do that? What are you whining about, baby? Oh, you hear the dogs outside? She's responding to the dogs outside. There's a bunch of them, but it's really raining, and she will not go out in the rain. So, but that was just one thing I wanted to touch on with you guys. Having lost over 50 pounds, maintained that weight loss for a year, there are days that I just don't count the carbs. I just don't count. And that's celebration days, holidays. But that is not my golden ticket to just continue eating whatever my heart desires. The next day I go right back on and start counting carbs again. Because I am a menopausal woman and I'm 50 years old, I have tried to do the weight resistance because I want to keep strong bones throughout my golden years, I guess you could say, my midlife. I don't want to lose all my muscle strength, and I don't want to lose bone mass to the extent that I would if I did not take the proper supplements and do the weight training. So Dr. Mary Claire Haver has some great resources, great list of supplements that you can take as a menopausal woman, things that you can do to make yourself stronger and to slow the decline. I've already taken a multi-collagen supplement every day, a dual magnesium supplement every day. And there are a few things I want to incorporate into my daily routine, supplement game, because it is really important to keep yourself active and strong. I will jog up and down my stairs. That is something that actually has helped me stay mobile, keep the joints limber and lubricated. I got to run and go get a new tire, put on my car because I have one with a slow leak. Hopefully they can patch it, but if not, we'll just get a new tire. My appointment's at 4. So I'm going to run to Walmart and get a few items. And then I'm going to come home. Then I have to pick up my son at work at 2:30. So I hope you all have a beautiful and hopefully a dry, sunny day. I'm going to head out of here. But I did want to post this video for you guys, and I want to give you encouragement if you are on a weight loss journey, because remember, it's not just about how you look. In fact, mostly it's not about how you look. Mostly it's about how you feel. And once you lose that weight and you have more mobility and strength, you're going to feel absolutely fantastic. So I want to encourage you, celebrate, yes, but after your celebration, go back on your lifestyle change. And I will be here encouraging you all through the way. And if you have any questions on keto, any recommendations you would like, leave them down below, and I promise I will get back with you. And I wish you all a beautiful, blessed Christmas season as we are entering into Christmas. And God bless. And I'll pray for all of you. And again, any questions, comments, suggestions, leave them down below. Peace.